This man just slid up on my Snapchat story talking about you should have told me you went and got your nails done, I could have paid for them. One thing I hate is a shoulda, coulda, woulda ass bitch, because you still can. Ain't no time limit on no reimbursement check. I take cash, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Facebook Pay, Apple Pay, check. Oh shit, I got the Square app. I can send you an invoice, credit, debit, whatever you need. I have all availability for transactions. Baby, I'm sure TXU would love an extra payment. I'm sure TDECU would love an extra payment. Hello? Like, what? I hate a shoulda, coulda, woulda, because you shoulda, and you still can. Thank you.
This is the problem, man. Y'all, you set yourself up for that, fella. You set yourself up for that. When you ask a woman, can I do that or can I handle that? You know for a fact she gonna send you all this information. You could have Cash App her, you could have Venmo her, all this stuff. She gonna send you. So, fellas, if you stop getting mad. If you don't want to be mad at the woman, don't offer to pay for it. If you don't offer to pay for it, she's not going to say anything. Point blank and simple.
You want to know something that most women aren't ready to hear? Modern feminism killed chivalry. Modern feminism has shifted from seeking equality to promoting superiority and resentment towards men, framing men as oppressors rather than partners and equals. With the birth of modern feminism, there came the birth of the girl boss, I don't need a man. Chivalry was never meant to make women look weak. It was made to create a culture of mutual respect where men acted honorably towards women and acknowledged their virtue and grace. Modern feminism, by demanding sameness instead of equality, has blurred those lines. In trying to erase gender differences, it's erased the gestures that celebrate them. The result of this is now we have an entire generation of men who are not willing to honor, pursue, or protect women. We have this entire generation of men who just want to hook up on the first date, who have no respect for women, who don't hold open the door, who don't buy flowers, and it is because of modern feminism. Not only that, but it is also a result of weak men. There's a reason that our grandparents have the cutest love stories where the men pursued the women and they didn't have sex until they were married and they respected and honored each other. And now we are seeing the result of the crash and burn of modern feminism. And unfortunately, it is affecting a lot of women looking for life partners and a lot of men looking for life partners. Feminism is great. The idea of feminism is great to promote equality, but it has evolved into something that is toxic and dangerous to our society.
I said that feminism, especially the way feminism is today, has destroyed relationships because it made women want to be boss broads and all this stuff. And at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with having a successful business as a woman, but you want feminism, you want to be a feminist, but you want men to have old school cultures. How is a man going to have old school cultures when you don't really respect them? And now these guys don't respect you because the first thing they want to do is sleep with you. I'm not saying feminism is a bad thing. But how feminism has evolved to what it is today is just terrible. You got men not wanting women and women not wanting men and men and women butting heads instead of getting together. And people say, well, your grandparents, they went through this, they went through that, but they were happy. Papa and mama were happy. You're not happy. You want that mama and papa love. Men and women need to get it together. And feminism is one of the reasons why we can't get it together today.
Look at all these men. They don't have the women that are shaped with BBL asses.
They got the women that's gonna float their boat.
No, it ain't gonna float their boat. It's less stressful.
No, what you mean?
It's less stressful. I just told you why it's less stressful.
It ain't less stressful. If you can handle a baddie, then you got a baddie. Long as you
why do you think that a man wants to handle a baddie?
Okay.
Why do you think that a man wants to handle anything? Hold up. I've been out here all day. I've been working on this. I've been working on that. I've been dealing with this stress. I've been dealing with all this other shit. And you telling me when I come home,
and that's why you want to come home to some fun.
Now, no. When I come home, I gotta handle you. I don't want to handle you when I come home. I want to have a soft, feminine woman at home that I don't have to handle. No, you always have to handle a bad bitch. Like you said, you can't handle me.
If you can't handle one, don't get one.
Don't no man want to have to handle no woman. You should already know how to handle yourself to where I don't have to. That's the problem. You want a man to handle you. Whenever you a woman, it's supposed to already know how to handle yourself. If I'm already dealing with this shit in the streets, if I'm dealing with this shit at work, I'm dealing with my coworkers getting on my nerves, I'm working on a car. Then I come home. Then I come home and I gotta deal with handling you.
I
don't want to handle it.
So you want a yes woman, right?
No, I don't want to handle it.
Okay, because I need.
This is the issue, man, and I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. He was 1,000% right because Shawty wouldn't even listen to him. He said, I don't want to handle a woman. Most men, I would say 90% of men don't want to handle a woman. If I gotta handle you, that's an added bill. That's like an added thing that I have to do in my life. You're supposed to be my equal. You're supposed to be a person that I come home to that loves me and wants to be with me. Just like when you come home, I'm supposed to be the man that has to love you, provide for you, and protect you. But I don't want to handle you. I don't want to handle the attitude. I don't want to handle everything that comes with being with a baddie. This is why most women who are average are the ones who are married or wifed up. They've been married for 20, 30 years, and their husband is still there because at the end of the day, they don't care about being the baddest woman. They care about being the best woman for her husband.
Well, you have a roster, right?
Oh, yeah. Who doesn't?
Okay, how big's the roster?
Probably like starts with a 3.
Your roster's in the 30s.
Yep. But they all know I'm not twisting words.
What's the longest period of time of a guy who you're currently seeing that you've been hanging out with?
5 years.
Okay, what's the longest relationship you've ever been in?
It was also 5 years.
Also, you've been seeing this guy for 5 years. Is he dating other women?
No.
He's exclusive to you?
Yes.
But you're dealing with other dudes?
I'm honest. I tell him how it is.
Wait, so when you say you're open with him, what do you tell him?
I just say, listen, we're, again, going to keep this casual. I'm seeing other people.
But you tell him, like, all right, if Brad wants to see you on Friday, are you like, just BTW, like I hooked up with...
I booked with Jerry.
Jerry Seinfeld on Wednesday, maybe give it another day.
I don't know if I go that in depth.
You do tell them, I'm seeing other people.
Yes.
Okay. And they're fine with that? The guys are cool with that?
If they're not, then they gotta move on.
Some guys are okay with that.
Actually, I would say 99.9% are.
You know what, man? I can't even blame her, man. These dudes, they know what they signed up for. They signed up for a chick that got a roster full of dudes, and you just 1 out of 15. That's on the man. I can't blame her. You know what I'm saying? The only reason I can blame her is that, she has her cake and eat it too. But fellas, if you're on that roster and you're still on that roster, you're the problem. You're the reason why she's acting this way. If y'all all would have gave up and say, you know what, I'm gone, she wouldn't have no roster, and she'd be the one that be looking for somebody to love her and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all dudes need to button up for real, man. This is terrible, yo. Making women like this like a goddamn superstar.
First, ladies, you never date older and you make more money than them. It's always the women. I see this so much. The women that are doing well, that have it, that come from money, that are wealthy. I have people in my life right now that are doing so well for themselves. And you know what they say? I don't care that he's not a high earner. I don't care that he's not. He cares. That is the thing. You don't care that he doesn't have the money, but he cares, and he will always care, which is why you should care. You cannot give a man a fish who's not a fisherman. You try to build him a website, he resents you. You try to help him get a job. You try to give him 6 months of figuring him. He's going to resent you. Let me tell you this. If you build a man up, he's going to want to be with the woman who never saw him down. I'm not telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. If you build a man up, once he's up and he potentially stays up, he's going to want to be with the woman who never saw him down. Y'all are doing life sentences and time and bids for these men that are never going to wife you. You don't care about the money, but the man cares about the money.
I'm going to tell you something. And I don't want to agree with her, but I gotta agree with her. I mean, chicks will take on these projects thinking that, he different. He's this, he's that. First of all, I'm the type of dude, I've dated women who made more money than me. But at the end of the day, it didn't bother me because I had my own. I wasn't a project. I was never a project. I always had my own. And when I did date a woman who had more money, I didn't care because I was doing my thing over there and she's doing her thing over here. We came together. It wasn't about money. It was about love. It was about respect. It was about honesty. It was about being a couple. That's why I took the protection role. When we went out, I paid for it. She made almost double what I made. I never put it in her face. But see, this is the problem. Women will put it in a man's face all the time. And the sad thing is, guys, if you feel like you doing all this and she making all this money and you feeling slighted about it, you need to stop dating, bro. I'm just keeping it a buck. Hey, it's your boy Jay. Here with another video. Make sure that like button, make sure the subscribe button. Let me know what you think in the comments. Until next time, folks, I'm out.
Just don't sit there. Click on the next video. You won't regret it. I promise you.